Genesis chapter 43. And the famine prevailed on the land. And it came to pass, when they had consumed the corn which they brought out of Egypt, that their father said to them, Go again and buy us a little food. And Judah spoke to him, saying, The man solemnly testified to us, saying, Ye shall not see my face, unless your younger brother be with you. If then thou send our brother with us, we will go down and buy thee food. But if thou send not our brother with us, we will not go down, for the man spoke to us, saying, Ye shall not see my face, unless your younger brother be with you. And Israel said, Why did ye harm me, in telling the man whether ye had a brother? And they said, The man questioned us closely concerning ourselves and our kindred, saying, Is your father yet alive? Have ye a brother? And we answered him according to these words. Did we know that he would say to us, Bring your brother down? And Judah said to Israel his father, Send the child with me, and we will arise and go, that we may live and not die, both we and thou and our possessions. And I engage for him. At my hand do thou require him. If I bring him not to thee, and set him before thee, I shall be guilty toward thee forever. For if we had not tarried, we should now have returned twice. And Israel their father said to them, If it be so, do this. Take of the fruits of the land in your vessels, and carry down to the man gifts, a little resin and honey, and frankincense, and stacte, and turpentine, and walnuts. And take double money in your hands, and carry back the money that was returned in the mouth of your sacks. Perhaps it was a mistake. And take your brother also, and arise, go down to the man. And may my God give you favor before the man, and he shall send away your other brother, and Benjamin. But I, as I have been bereaved, am bereaved. And the men took the gifts, and they took double money in their hands, and Benjamin, and arose, and went down to Egypt, and stood before Joseph. And Joseph saw Benjamin, his brother, the son of his mother. And he said to the steward of his house, Bring the men into the house, and slay beasts, and make ready, for the men shall eat bread with me at noon. And the man did as Joseph said, and brought the men into the house of Joseph. And the men, when they perceived that they were brought into the house of Joseph, said, We are brought in because of the money that was returned in our sacks at the first, in order that he may falsely accuse us, and attack us, and take us for servants, and our asses. And they drew near to the man who was over the house of Joseph, and spoke to him in the porch of the house, saying, We entreat thee, Lord, we came down at first to buy food. And it came to pass, when we came to the inn, and opened our sacks, that this money of each man was in his sack, our money in full weight, and we have brought back our money in our hands. And we have brought with us other money to buy food. We know not who put the money into our sacks. And he said to them, Be propitious to yourselves, fear not, your God, and the God of your fathers, has given you treasures in your sacks. And I had enough of your good money. And he brought Simeon out to them. And the man brought the men into the house of Joseph, and gave them water, and they washed their feet, and he gave provender to their asses. And they prepared the gifts until Joseph came at noon, for they heard that he was going to dine there. And Joseph entered into the house, and they brought him the gifts which they had in their hands into the house, and did obeisance to him with their face to the ground. And he asked them, How are ye? And he said to them, Is your father well, the old man of whom ye spoke? Is he yet alive? And they said, Thy servant our father is well, he is yet alive. And he said, Blessed be that man by God. And they bowed, and did obeisance to him. And Joseph lifted up his eyes, and saw Benjamin his brother, the son of his mother, and said, "Is this your younger brother, of whom ye spoke to me?" And he said, "God have mercy on thee, my child." And Joseph was troubled, for his bowels yearned upon his brother. And he sought to weep, and he entered into his chamber, and wept there. And he washed his face, and came out, and restrained himself, and said, "Set on bread." And they set on for him alone, and for them by themselves, and for the Egyptians dining with him by themselves, because the Egyptians could not eat bread with the Hebrews, for it is an abomination to the Egyptians. And they sat before him, the firstborn according to his seniority, and the younger according to his youth. And the men wandered each with his brother, and they took their portions from him to them. But Benjamin's portion was 5 times as much as the portions of all of them. And they drank, and were filled with drink with him. That concludes this chapter. Please click Next to continue.